Welcome back. More developments are coming to the city of Bartlett with plans to expand its latest residential and commercial project. Union Depot on Summer Avenue is being called the largest private investment in Bartlett history. The first part of the $200 million project has been completed, bringing more than 100 new apartment homes to the community. Now developers plan to expand the project to another 30-acre lot across the street to include more retail and commercial space. Joining us now to talk more about what we can expect are Harold Byrd, president of the Shelby County Chamber Alliance, and Keith Grant, the project's business developer. Gentlemen, welcome. Glad to have you both here. How's everybody doing today?
Good. Great, Alex. Good.
Harold, you and I were talking on the phone, as we often do, and you were saying, Alex, I got to tell you about some things happening in Bartlett. What has been grabbing your attention, especially in your role, to say a lot of things are developing out there?
Well, you know, as president of the Alliance, which is Arlington, Bartlett, Carville, Germantown, Lakeland, Millington, so much is going on. Keith Grant is involved in a lot of that, but today, you know, what really got me was the gathering the other day at Union Depot. Bartlett is in the top 10 to 12 cities in all of Tennessee. We've got 4 of the top 15 right here in Shelby County, which is Germantown, Carville, Bartlett, and of course Memphis.
Right.
But what makes our area really hum are the entrepreneurs who make things happen, and that can be spelled Keith Grant.
Wow, that says a lot there. Keith, what grabbed your attention about Bartlett? Why Bartlett? Some people might be wondering.
Well, our family's been building there since the 60s. So I'm a third generation builder. My son's now in it as a fourth generation. But my grandfather started developing back in the 60s in Bartlett. So we've been there a long time. We've been building homes there ever since the 60s. Most of my career I've been building in the Bartlett area. So we know it's a great place to live and work, and it's just a good community.
Help us paint this picture here. The Westerly at Union Depot recently opened. What was your vision kind of going into that, and what can we expect to see going forward?
Well, so there was what started this was when Mayor McDonald was still in office. He passed what was called a special use permit that allowed for mixed use development in Bartlett. They didn't have anything that would allow, when I say mixed use, I'm talking about single family detached homes, townhomes, commercial areas, lofts above the retail, and then just retail areas, restaurants and stuff, all in one community under one special use permit. So he and his board passed a resolution that allowed that to happen, and they were keeping in mind the Tennessee Baptist Children's Home site, which is where we are today. The Tennessee Baptist Children's Home had operated this site since, I believe, the 50s or 60s, and just realized that they didn't need that anymore and had it for sale, and so they created this to allow us to be able to use this tool, and we thought, what better place than that location right at the heart of Bartlett to be able to do this.
Someone mentioned earlier, there are already talks, as you well know better than anybody, to expand. I mean, that says a lot about your confidence in the city of Bartlett.
That's right. I mean, Bartlett is a great city to work with. Their mayor and board is very progressive in thoughts and trying to grow the business community. They're trying to bring in everything, restaurants and any type of business that's willing to come, and they're actively seeking that. So, and we also see the need. We've already opened up with the Westerly, and we have 50 leases signed already. We already have Belly Acres, who's in other parts of the town, just had their grand opening in Collierville this past weekend, and so they've already signed on to be a tenant of ours and open in 2026. So we're seeing a lot of growth and activity and people wanting to be there. So we said, well, we have the opportunity to cross the street. Why not talk to the landowner, see if there's an opportunity, and see if we can grow there also. But our hope is that we can actually, with these two developments, grow the population of Bartlett by almost 5%.
That says something right there. Harold, when it comes to the economic engine in Shelby County, are the suburbs or the municipalities really kind of driving it? What are you seeing? What are you hearing?
Well, I think it's overall, there's development going all over Memphis, as you can tell when you drive down Front Street with the Memphis College of Art, when you can see what's happening with the 100 North Main building. But all of the different cities in the municipalities and Memphis have to do good. We can't have a weak link in the chain, if you will. But the areas outside of Memphis account for about 25% of the population and about 30% of the GRP, the gross regional product.
So Keith, what's next outside of Bartlett? I know you're always looking to kind of grow and expand in other areas, as you already have.
Well, we're actively building homes in Collierville. We're actively building homes out in Fayette County. We're also in Arlington, and soon we're going to be up in Tipton County. So we're also in Olive Branch. So we're building all over the region with our home building. We also are involved in multifamily in Cordova right now, in addition to what we're doing in Bartlett.
Yeah, last word is yours, Harold. What do you want folks to know about Shelby County, what's happening here, especially with what's going on right up the road for Blue Oval City and other economic development plans?
Well, you know, they did a study about 5 or 6 years ago to determine the workforce of the Shelby County, Memphis area, and it ranked as good or better, and we were up against Huntsville, Orlando, a lot of different areas. So we've got a vibrant, growing area, and we've got some of the best, in my opinion, political and business leadership that we've had in my lifetime. So I see nothing but good coming in the next few years.
Harold Byrd, always good to see you, my friend. Keith Grant, congratulations. Keep it going.